Hello and a very warm welcome to our SfYC training video, Family and Group Dynamics 2. Group dynamics describes the relationships and the interactions of members of a group. For example, the behavior of individuals in the group, how the group forms, how it works, and how it may dissolve again. There are different roles in groups, which arise due to various personalities. It is precisely this diversity that leads to constructive dynamics in a group, or also might have the opposite effect. Examples for different roles might be the boss, the follower, the organizer, or the clown. Each person plays different roles depending on the group. The storytelling method is working well as an icebreaker in groups. Spreading enthusiasm and motivation pulls the young people along and make the group grow together faster.
Hello Leonie, hello Franz.
Hi.
Hi. So good to see you here. May I just introduce Margaret and me. Both of us are counselor from the welfare service, and as you might know, we will spend quite a lot of time together in the next 6 months. And therefore, for me, it's really very important to learn a little bit more from you. And today, we will use this case of symbols just as a kind of icebreaker, as a first idea to learn from each other. And as a first step, I would like to ask you, choose 2 different symbols that describes you best. So 2 different symbols that you think that could stand for you, for your personality. Okay? And Margaret and me will do the same. So all of us now have chosen 2 different symbols. And next, I would like to ask you not to describe your own symbols, but to perceive what do you think, Leonie, if you would like to start, what do you think Margot's symbols could stand for? It's just your idea. There's no true, there's no wrong. It's just to tell you your idea from Margot's symbols.
Well, I would say the anchor stands for her work, because she works with children or young people. And yeah, the heart is because she loves something or anyone.
Could you imagine which or what she could love?
Maybe her family could be.
So this is your idea of Margaret's symbol. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. And now, Margaret, may I ask you, what is your idea about Leonie's symbols? What could this stand for?
Hi Franz and hi Leonie.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. So I will start. Yeah, I think Leonie, she likes to cook and maybe she likes good food. And she's a happy person, and with her we can have a lot of fun.
Okay, so this is your idea from Leonie's symbol. That's what in your mind. Okay, so next, Franz and me, we will do the same.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so Franz, now I invite you. Okay, Leonie and Margaret, so now both of you already told your perception from each other, the same as Franz and me did. And now I would like to ask you really to give us your own thoughts. So what was your idea for choosing? And then I will ask Margaret if she's surprised or if she got any additional ideas from you. Okay, Leonie, so could you please explain?
Yeah, the first symbol was pretty good, because I'm a happy person. It's a lot of happiness in my life. But the second one, I really hate to cook. There was a lot of cooking classes in my school, and I will never do it again.
Okay, so Margaret, are you a little bit surprised, or what did you perceive when Leonie was talking?
At the one hand, she was smiling, and on the other hand, she is a very clear person.
So in that case, you got some additional information now just from her explanation.
Yeah.
Okay, so now please, Margaret, could you tell us the meaning of your symbols, and Leonie, please also perceive Margaret and tell us later on.
The anchor for me is very important for my work to give secure. And the heart is whatever I do in my life, I will do with heart.
Great.
And feelings, yeah.
Okay, so Leonie, are you surprised or?
Not really. It was around my idea.
So you're a very clever person in many cases. You already know it before you hear too much from other persons, or
Maybe.
what do you think? So, do you have the same experience quite often, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. In many cases you are right, but be a little bit prepared. It's not always the first idea that might be the right idea from the person. Okay, so Franz, we will do the same now, and then we also will learn a little bit more about each other.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
The whole is greater than the sum of the parts.